Is Maryland losing more residents than ever? You won't really find out if you just look at the jobs data. In this video, I'm going to tell you what I've uncovered, what's keeping people here, and what's forcing them out of Maryland. And we're getting started with it right now. All right, so in this video, here's the deal. I'm going to break down what is causing people to leave Maryland, and then I'm going to talk about what's keeping people here. And depending upon what you're doing, whether you're coming or going, or thinking about coming or thinking about going, hopefully going to provide some insight on what's going on for you here. So number one, we should talk about this study done by zipmoving.us. I'll drop a link down in the description here so you can check it out yourself. I didn't know this, but Maryland ranks 8th highest in the US for residents moving out of the state. New York is obviously number one, California number two, I believe. And what I find interesting is that 268 people per 100,000 residents are getting the heck out of Maryland. And I'm like, why? I mean, I've lived here pretty much my entire life and I really like it. But there are some things that I, as a lifelong Marylander, am sort of accustomed to that average people are sort of waking up and saying, hey, you know what? This doesn't make sense. And the biggest one being, it's what I do. I help people find houses. And unfortunately, the housing cost has risen drastically. Now, if we look at the entire state of Maryland, according to Zillow, which is up here on my other screen, the average Maryland home value is $433,735, which is up 1.8% over the last year. That explains a big chunk of why people are choosing to move elsewhere. Now, the other thing you've got to consider is, as I've talked about too, you've got traffic, congestion issues in between that Washington, D.C. and Baltimore corridor. People don't want to deal with that, and they don't want to deal with the high cost of living in those places. And the folks that are exiting the most are folks that are under 26 years old, which sort of makes sense. Okay, hey, you recently graduated college, you have no ties here, but you're probably not married, you probably don't have kids yet, and you can really just pack up and leave and you're good to go and start somewhere else. So I get that. That makes complete sense. The other thing is retirees. Retirees are rolling out of here in droves. I cannot tell you how many listings that I pick up for people moving south, even as close as moving to Delaware, some moving to Florida, Texas, other states that are, have more favorable tax laws around retirement. And quite frankly, a lot of people, especially if you've grown up here, you don't want to see another flippin' snowflake unless it's on a TV screen. And you're sick of snow and you don't want to deal with it anymore. So my friends, look, right there, this is the beginning of things. It's the high cost of housing that is really, sort of pushing people away from Maryland right now. Now, before we jump into the rest of the reasons people are coming or going out of Maryland, I want to introduce myself. If this is your first time here, number one, I want to welcome you. My name is Adam Taylor. I'm a local real estate agent here in Maryland. And what I do on this channel is I talk about all things Maryland, talk about living here, working here, chilling here, and most importantly, getting out and having some fun in the great state of Maryland. So if you're interested in learning more, please click that subscribe button down below. It looks like the one right over my shoulder here. Don't forget to give the little bell a click. That way you're alerted every time I put out another video. Now, as I mention all the time, we are receiving phone calls, text messages, emails from folks all over the world to make a move here to Maryland, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move, we'd love to help you, but we just need one thing from you. We need you to reach out to us. So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or better yet, schedule your own private one-on-one Zoom appointment using the link down in the description below. That way you and I can hop on, have a conversation, talk about that move you're looking to make, and see what we can do to get you here to Maryland right away. So let's get back to the video. I'm gonna give you these other reasons why people are coming or going. All right, now reason number two, folks are leaving Maryland, and I think it's a valid one, and it's probably the one that most folks leave Maryland for. It's job opportunities. You've got a job out of state, man, you're picking up and you're moving on out. And according to United Van Lines, 39% of the people said that was the exact reason that they were leaving Maryland. However, you got to think about this. Number one, Maryland has an extremely high median income, which is $108,000 as of the recording of this video. All right, got low unemployment right now, right at about 1.8%. And then we are developing here in Maryland, in the Baltimore, DC, the I-270 corridor, DNA Valley. Think of it as Silicon Valley for the biotech space. So you've got a bunch of biotech companies Health-related companies, think of NIH contractors or folks that are working hand in hand with Johns Hopkins Medicine or the university doing a lot of research. It's all happening right here in our backyard. So there is job growth. Lots of people are coming, but lots of people are also leaving for other opportunities. All right, look, reason number 3, guys, look, you better buckle up because this one might get a little bit spicy, but I am going to tell you what's going on here. All right, taxes and retirement are not treated favorably here in Maryland, unfortunately. I mean, taxes just seem to rise. Every day we're getting out of bed, we're getting, oh, a new tax. Oh, how about that? I mean, there's a technology tax now. Can't wait to dig into that one and see what that's all about. But nevertheless, look, if you're looking to retire, Maryland is not the spot for you. Okay, yes, we've got beautiful beaches, beautiful homes, all up and down the Chesapeake Bay. And I'd love to show those to you, by the way, but they come with a big price tag. But the retirees, the ones that are buying these nice pieces of real estate, are taking all of their life savings and they are moving south, moving to places like Delaware, Florida, Georgia, and even going north to Pennsylvania because of more favorable tax laws for retirement income. Now, the other thing is what's going on here. I'm going to give you an example, real life example. This just happened just a few weeks ago. My son bought his first car, went to get it registered. Okay, a 2-year registration here for eons was like $140. Now 2 years cost you, I believe it was $330 or $360. And this, my friends, is our great governor, Mr. Wes Moore. This is what Wes has done to all of us. And you can ask any Marylander here who is paying taxes, who is working and not getting a handout, what Wes has done to our state. He has taken what was a $5 billion surplus. So $5 billion sitting in the bank. And now he spent all the $5 billion and put us in the whole $3.3 billion. And guess what? Marylanders like myself, and more than likely you, if you're thinking about moving here, are going to be paying for this. So guys, my point being here is it's expensive to live here in Maryland, but do I see this getting any better? I don't know. Okay, local businessman Ed Hale has come out and said that he's tired of this crap and he's going to run against Governor Moore when the next gubernatorial election comes up. Pray that he does, because somebody needs to get this clown out of his seat in Annapolis. Now, those are the reasons folks are leaving Maryland. Let's talk about what's keeping people here. Number 1, it's job growth. I really feel that we are bringing a lot of people in because of places like DNA Valley that I just told you about. You've got over 44,000 multiple 6-figure jobs, and some of those are multiple 6-figure jobs happening right now. Folks are hiring for these fantastic positions. Now, that is not the only industry in Maryland. You've got a big defense presence with our proximity to Washington, D.C., multiple military bases here. The financial sector has got quite a few places like T. Rowe Price that are headquartered here. And I can go on and on. Manufacturing, I mean, it continues to grow. Maryland continues to grow. We've got probably and arguably some of the best outdoor environment in the entire U.S. You've got the Chesapeake Bay, you've got the access to the Atlantic Ocean, the mountains in West Virginia, parks, you name it, it's all here. Again, guys, think mini America. You can experience everything that you would across the continental U.S. right here in Maryland. Well, maybe with the exception of being in a desert, but everything else is pretty much right here. So I'll wrap it up with this. So if a move to Maryland is in your future, I'd love to help you out, but I just need one thing from you. I need you to reach out. All of our contact information is located down below, but as I mentioned earlier, the best way to get a hold of us is to schedule your own private one-on-one Zoom appointment using that link down in the description below. Now, before you go, I want you to check out these next videos right here. These are going to be your next step in learning more about the great state of Maryland. As always, I'm a phone call away. Reach out. I'd love to help you out in any way I can. Have a great day. Bye-bye.